Oh, so do you press down on it? Is that how you get the cuticle oil? That's a little better. I'm putting some cuticle oil on, and I changed my shirt real quickly. Let's see. Because my hands are hella dry. Because I've been doing a lot of manipulation to my nails. I'm using like a oil cuticle pen. And I'll get started here shortly. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Hey, 3 people. I don't know who came in here, so but welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm about to get started, so that way this won't be hell long. I think I set this up for comments. Let's see. Before I get started, let me see if I set it up for comments. Mute microphone. Oh, you can mute microphone, save highlights. It's interesting. Share. Let's see. I think. Sorry, it's been a minute. All live messages. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, so it's been about 2 weeks. The 17th is when I did this set. So this side is acrylic. And let's see. Acrylic, I crystallized it. At first, I didn't crystallize it. Then I went and I crystallized it. If you go to my last video, you'll see what it looks like without crystals. It's like red glitter underneath. And then this side is polygel. Now you can see there's some shape difference because these two right here are more sharper because I went in with a nail form and I made these a little sharper because they weren't as long as this side. Both sides were a little uneven, so I evened it out. But it was my first time using a form, so I made this a little bit sharper than normal, and I tried to shape them up as best that I can. So first time I tried polygel, I had a lot of lifting, a lot of nails popping off, pop, 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 pop. I mean, they were popping off. However, this time I did not. I did have one nail lift, which was this one. And I do have a video of me filling this nail in with polygel. And that's because I went really ham on this particular finger. I got it jammed 2 to 3 times. So it caused it to really, really lift. It wasn't a bad lift, but it was enough to where I needed to replace the nail. Other nails have not lifted. So the polygel side, I'm going to show y'all. I'm pressing down so you can see that there's no lifting. This is 2 weeks. So on the 17th is when I did this set. So it's approximately been 2 weeks. Sorry, it's focusing on me. Boop, boop, boop. Focus on the nail. So no lifting. This is the acrylic side. This is my left hand that I did with my dominant hand. No lifting. No lifting whatsoever. So the acrylic side, no lifting. I feel like on the acrylic side, it was a lot lighter, and on the polygel, it was a lot heavier. With the polygel, I felt like I had to go a little bit heavier because I didn't want the apex or the stress point of the nail to break or cause lifting. So I went a little thicker than I would have to, or I normally would, particularly for polygel. But with the acrylic, I didn't. It wasn't as hard as it originally was to delve into the acrylic. The acrylic that I used was the Mia Secrets, the clear one. I encapsulated glitter in it, and then I put a clear coat on top. Same process with this, but only with polygel. So I'm very impressed with the polygel. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie. Polygel is dope as hell. Very, very beginner friendly. Very beginner friendly. This, I will do a final review at some point and show you what these nails look like with really, really good lighting. They really, really bling. They look a little chunky and disorderly because I had bigger crystals on here, but the crystals weren't sticking. So I have to find a good gel. If anybody knows any good rhinestone gel for like big crystals, please let me know, because the stuff that I have is not working. They fell off. Like every time I put them back on, they would fall off. It was a pain in the ass. The little crystals stayed put. So I was very happy with that. And I may go on ahead and take them off today, tomorrow. I used this for the little crystals. Good morning from UAE. All love for you. Thank you, My Way AMS. Thank you for commenting. So instead of using the gel, the UV gel for this, or the gel builder for this to put the crystals on top, I used the Mia Secret glue. It's just like nail glue. Like when you're putting on tips, it smells just like it. It will irritate the shit out of your eyes. So don't put this on your eye, near your eyes. Even if it's drying and you're doing this, don't do that. It will irritate the shit out of your eye. I would highly recommend you not do that. But it leaves a white residue. You see that right there? It leaves a little bit. I've cleaned it off with acetone, but it is a little bit of a pain in the ass to kind of get rid of. This side has a little bit more, but overall it's keeping the gems in place. I've noticed maybe a few gems have fallen off, and that's because I was drilling at my nails and I bumped a lot of the crystals off, which is fine. But I actually like it. So for little accent crystals, but if you're bling out your whole nail, I will probably stick with the gel, because the gel dries clear and you won't have that issue. However, if you're wiping that off, the stone, the Mia Secrets will come off pretty easily. However, the gel is going to be a booger. So if you put a little too much around the crystal and it covers the crystal itself, you're not going to be able to take that off unless you drill it off, and that's a pain in the butt. So that's kind of the downside and the positive side about it. So it looks good. No problem. Kind of matches my red. Look like Dorito nails. I don't know. Reminds me of like spicy Doritos. So I'm super excited I love the way that they look, but I'm excited to try some different stuff. I'm going to probably do an ombre, French ombre, for my next set. Sorry, I get my crystal stuck in my hair. And I won't do polygel, I'll just do all acrylic. Or I may do polygel for my next set. I haven't decided. So I'm probably just going to do acrylic, and I'm going to use the forms this time. The forms are not as bad as I thought they were. It's just getting used to putting the forms on and having them fit. So I'm excited to try the forms, and I may do a video of that as well. But that's pretty much the update. I really, really enjoyed both of them. The polygel's a little heavier. The acrylic's a little bit lighter, a little bit more clickety if you're an ASMR kind of person. This doesn't sound as clickety-clackety pretty. I really need to try it. Does it save money? Oh my God. Hey, Neo Divine Perfections. Perfect time, because we need to look for questions. It saves you buco bucks. Okay. I don't have it in this video, but I do have a Amazon store, and it has everything that I used. And I'll tell you exactly how much everything costs. If you have your own drill, that's great. The drill is like $18, and it comes with the drill bit. It comes with drill bits. The drill bit that comes with drill bits and the sand ones. So you don't need anything else. You don't have to buy any extra bits. I brought extra bits because I'm just that kind of person who gets excited and obsesses over stuff. So I need more drill bits. I can never have enough drill bits. So I've got extra drill bits, but it comes with everything. $18. The UV lamp, anywhere from $15 to $20. I have two of them. Both of those I actually have. Both of them work equally well. No problem with it. So that's about, what you talking about, like $30. So the polygel is about $30 for the kit, and the kit comes in several different colors. There are a lot of different variations of the polygel kit. Gershon is the one that I used. When I checked it, it was $40 on Amazon. So I would highly recommend you wait. Gershon also has bigger polygel sizes. Like I ordered this one, the Marquis set, which is supposed to be like the creme de la creme, and look how small compared to the other polygels. Let me show you what the other polygel. The Gershon. This is the Gershon set. This is all the colors that come with it. I got the one with more of the nude shades. So you got the Gershon set, and then you got this one. So you see how the difference? I mean, that's ridiculous. But when I brought the clear of this brand, and it's this size. So this one's a special kit. They have a pink one, and I think they have, yeah, a pink one and a green one and a blue one. So these, compared to this is small. I was not expecting this to be so freaking tiny, so I was a little bit annoyed. But it comes with a top coat, a base coat, which is a little bit smaller than its competitors. So I don't know why they decided to do it that way, which is beyond me. These are colors typically people don't usually wear, so I don't know why they wouldn't give you more. This kit, about $30, so you're looking at 30, 40, 50, say 60 you're at. You got the drill and everything, the UV lights, 60, that's about 60 bucks. And then that drill will last you a long time. You'll be reusing the drill. You'll have excess, bands, sand bands, and then the kit will come with a really good file. And the Polygel kit, the Gershon one, comes with an applicator, so you don't need the applicator, and maybe $1. Let's add $1 for the alcohol because it doesn't have a slip solution. Alcohol is usually used. A lot of people prefer the alcohol. The alcohols work perfect for me. You put it on there. The nail tips do come, the nail forms come with it, but if you just want to do it like a nail tip type of application, was that another $5? So I say you're going to spend anywhere from 60 on the higher end, 75 bucks for a kit, but you're going to be able to use those nails several times. You're going to be able to get a couple of uses out of that polygel, and these are extra long nails. So I still have a lot left from my other set that I did previously. They were that clear nude set. I still have a lot of product left. So I think that would get me through 2 to 3 sets for that particular color. And then there's other colors that I can use on top of that. So say for instance, you don't like the color, but you have a gel nail polish that you like, you can put the gel nail polish on top and be done with it and still use that colored polygel that you want. So you can get several uses out of the polygel. Saves a lot of money because normally, typically, not saying now you can get press-on nails. Those are a good alternative if you can't get to somebody. Not saying that I'm knocking any nail techs. Absolutely would still go to a nail tech. But in lieu of that, this is really good to do. Really quick, user-friendly. Definitely, if you're thinking about doing it, I say the polygel would be really, really good. It's good practice if you want to step into the acrylic. So, but that's my little Dorito nails. The crystals you can get from anywhere. Amazon has them. eBay has them. You can do them in any shape. You can do the polygel with forms if you want to. It just takes a little bit longer to manipulate, and you have to cure the polygel nail. You will have to put them under the LED light and cure them 100% in order for them to harden. And the prep, follow the directions on how to actually do the prep. Push back your cuticle, do the base coat, go in with the polygel, then put the top coat on top, and you won't have any lifting. Just follow the directions that they give you. Anybody have any other questions? But if you want to find that out, find out what I use, I will try to link it after I post this. My Amazon store, it's under Fab Jenny. I don't know if you can search it on Amazon, but it just has nails. And I do have my acrylic system that I used in there, but everything I used in there, nail files, nail clippers, some of the stuff you don't need. It's just me being excessive, but the polygel kit that I use is in there. And I believe last time I checked, I even noted on there that it's a little bit expensive, and wait till it goes down to $29.99. And usually it does. I don't know why it went up. Maybe somebody reviewed it. Some big nail YouTuber reviewed it. Oh, and also, shoot, I wish I could show you a picture. Okay, please, I will. I really need to try it. So I will. I wonder if it'll let me do it. Probably won't let me do it from here. I will as soon as I get done with this live. It's 14 minutes. So I forgot this. You see how it's kind of not clear? not super, super clear. Let me see this one. Let's see. There you go. Perfect. So this side right here, polygel. This side right here, acrylic. The acrylic is way more clear. Not by leaps and bounds. Well, to me, leaps and bounds, but it is way more foggy here and way more clear here. So just keep that in mind that it's not as clear as the acrylic. The Mia Secrets cost me about $17 per acrylic powder. And the monomer was about $17, and I think that was about 6 ounces. So it's going to be a little bit more pricey, but that powder is going to last you forever. The monomer will go out on you first, and the monomer is going to smell. So my kids have already complained about it, about the monomer. So just be mindful of the monomer. You can buy stuff to drop in it to kind of tone down the smell. Try to get a dampening dish or a cup, a glass cup. Go to the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is my life. Buy one of those glasses, buy a little plate, put it on top. That's your dampening dish. Let's save money where we can. It's worked excellent for me. So that way, when you're finished, it won't dry out, and then that smell won't leak out. Now, if you kind of bump it, it will leak out. But other than that, if you don't want to do a dampening dishes are pretty affordable. Again, that's on Amazon, and you can put your monomer in there, cover it, and be done with it, and not have that smell all over the place. But the monomer is just how monomer is. It's going to smell. And you'll have to be mindful. You're going to have to practice. This is my non-dominant hand. So I try to do this hand first because this is going to take me the longest because I'm a right-handed person. So doing my right hand with my left hand takes a little time. So for me, I decided to do that first and exert all my energy on that. And don't be too, you try to get it as right as possible. And if you can't, you can sand it away. It's all right. You can do it on everything else like that. But I have everything linked in my store. If you go to my video, my previous video, let's see, Neil Divine, if you go to my previous video, it will have my link, my Fabgen store link there if you want to do that. Any other questions before I get ready to go? My hair getting stuck in my face, but this is okay, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Any questions? It doesn't have to necessarily be nails. It could be anything else. I did do a video about foundation. This is Too Faced Born This Way in the color Chai. I will have that video up this Sunday. I will have a little bit more detailed video up about these nails. I did do another video to kind of chase the other video, and you'll see the nails without the crystals on them, and you'll see them a little bit more almond shaped than they are stiletto right now. The next set that I'll do, I may record it. I'll do them in coffin shape. I'm going to do the coffin shape this time. Even though I love stiletto, I'm just going to do the coffin shape. And I'm just going to do something simple like a ombre. I'm trying to just keep simple. Ombre, French, maybe even a smile line here and there. I don't know. And then I'm going to progressively do more things like crystals. I'm going to start with the smaller crystals again and then work my way up to like the bigger crystals. But then always break at the stress point and lift so bad. Could be that I suck though. It's not so, Janie. You don't suck. Trust. Let me tell you what. My first set was popping off. Pop, 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 pop. They were popping off like crazy. Like I literally blink at them and they will pop off. What I do is I make sure it's a little bit, do you make sure you have enough right here at they call this the apex, right here. That's your stress point. Do you have enough right here? So it needs to kind of go like thin, have a hump, and then kind of level out right here. That's where you need to have a shit ton of product at, because I'm really hard on my nails. Really, really hard. And do you follow the steps that's in the instruction manual? Also push back your cuticles. I mean, go push back the cuticles, go in around your cuticles. If you have a cuticle, if you have a drill bit that can go around the cuticles, that's what I did. I pushed back the cuticles and I went in with the drill bit and went around every cuticles. Let me tell you what, there was not a shine, oil, or anything on those cuticles when I was done with it. I do, but it gets a little cracked along the darn smile line. I'll keep practicing. I do. I get little cracks along the smile line. I will keep practicing. Do you use forms or do you use nail tips? Or do you use yeah, forms, nail forms, both the paper and the one that comes with the kit, or do you use the ones that you glue on the tips? I use dual forms and then build on top to make a higher apex. Are you opposed to using nail tips? Have you tried that yet? Maybe give you a little bit more reinforcement. Because mine's, I found that it was because of the base. The base and the cuticle area. Yeah, I should try that. Try nail tips. Is it your dominant hand or your non-dominant hand that breaks a lot? Because this side is really, I can understand this side because you're not using your dominant hand to do it. Because I'm right-handed, so my left hand does my right hand. And then both. Okay, both on both hands. Huh. I'm curious what that is. Because for me, what I found, I just sanded all the way down. I used a drill bit. Do you have like a drill bit? And Janie, I'll leave you alone after this. Because a drill, like a hand drill, or do you do it by hand? Because I wonder why it's doing that to you, why it's cracking. Okay, the cuticle area. So what I did was pretty much follow everything every step that's follow for the acrylic, other than the dehydrator. Do not do that. Don't do the dehydrator and the primer. Use the primer, whatever comes with the kit. I don't know. I wish I could tell you why it was chipping that way. I didn't notice with this one in particular any chipping or cracking. But I'm not using the actual Polygel brand. Are you? I'm using Marquette. I'm using Gershon. I did get some, let me show you. I just took it out, but I had another one. So I brought this. What is this one? So I brought this because they say this is supposed to be pretty clear. I have not used this yet. I do have the, let me show you. This is the brand that I use. Maybe switching up brand might be a little better too. I don't know. This is the kit that I use. This one, this brand, Gershon brand. I've liked it so far. The clear takes a little time to set. The cover pink sets pretty quickly. The white was pretty difficult for me to work with. I'm going to try it again on my dummy hand. I have a dummy practice hand. Natural pink was really nice. But this is more the nude French clear one. That's the one that I use. So Gershon is the one that I use. I threw away the kit. It comes with a pretty decent brush. And then I got this kit. I heard some people were having a little bit of difficulties with this brand. I know this is the one. I got this one's their purple set. I just got this. So I don't know how this particular brand works, but I did like the Gershon brand. There's one or two that I'm like, ooh, I probably like the white kind of worries me a little bit. It's really stiff, really hard to work with. And I'm going to play with that one again on my dummy hand. But I'm not using the actual Polygel brand. Are you? I'm using Mark Art. It's supposed to be pretty good. I mean, from the YouTube videos that I saw, it's supposed to be good. I might have a different brand. Thank you. You might, okay, check out the brand. Check out the reviews. Gershon was good, but Marquette, I heard, is supposed to be pretty good. They're a little bit, they're supposed to be kind of the creme de la creme of polygel right now. They're kind of, you'll see a lot of the bigger nail people using Marquette. I know they use another one. Gershon is in there too, but there's another one that's used as well. But keep practicing. You don't have to do the forms. I find have a little bit more of a curve to them. I like my nails a lot straighter. Again, curved is might be a little bit more tricky depending on how curved you have them. Some of them are pretty curved, and then putting that putting them on the form, then going back and building the apex. I wonder if that has anything to do with it versus doing it in that one go. But I've seen people do it, set it, then come back and then put more on top and then set it. So I did that with a fill, so it shouldn't be doing that to you. So let me know, keep me updated with that, and let me know. I didn't expect this live to be super long. But I've got a lot of stuff. I'm really excited. I got this in the mail. Look at that. Yeah, I'm going to really be tearing up some nails. Really be tearing up some nails. And then I've got some other practice nails there, but I needed something like that so I can practice on different sizes, and I can practice with my left hand on that one versus my right hand. I need to get some practice in. It just takes some time. I've screwed this up. I've had a nail lift. I've had nails pop off. But ultimately, I'm if I had to choose between the two, I'm with the acrylic. I like the acrylic. It does set fast. It is harder than the polygel. That it's more durable. Polygel is going to be more gentle on your natural nail, which I like, but the acrylic is, I feel, a lot more durable. Haven't had any lifting whatsoever. I can see my new growth here, which is fine. That means I did a pretty good job getting to the cuticle. I think I went over my cuticle area here. No problem. Easy to use forms with them. You just have to get used to your ratio, you know, your whatever, your pearl size or whatever the hell they call it. What is it called? The liquid to powder ratio. It's your bead. Sorry, your bead. So I've watched a couple of tutorials. Been working on it. It turned out pretty good on this side, but I'm going to do totally acrylic for the next set. I can't believe that I just went crazy with this. So anyway, I'm getting ready to go. Thanks for joining my live. If y'all want a more detailed video, let me know in the future. Maybe kind of when I get a little bit better. I can show you even when I'm not that good. I'll probably show you my next set of that kind of ombre. And I'll show you on this hand versus this hand, because I don't know if I can even function, but I'll just show you how I do it. And I'll show you some stuff on the practice hand too. I plan to do some funky, weird stuff. And hopefully I'll be able to show you how I'm going to show somebody else how to do nails, and they're going to document that. So that's going to be pretty fun. So once I show them how to do nails, I get my nails done free for life. I've already made that arrangement. They can't renege on that. They will be doing my nails whenever I want to, free of charge. So that's the cost. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.